Hey guys, welcome to my lifting series where I run a program that I make and give you guys insights and just show my journey. In fact, as much of it as I possibly can in real time. So I'll be recording all my sets and reps for this given day, and this is my MyoMax program. This is day 2, week 1, day 2. If you guys want to get the program, it's $10. It's in the description down below. But you guys definitely don't need it because, again, it's all going to be recorded in real time. So you guys can just watch the videos if you want to follow along. But if you want the program for yourself and you want to do it for yourself, then the option is there. But honestly, you guys don't have to do either if you don't want. You can just watch if you want to. But anyway, today we're starting with the press. Now this is like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's not like traditional, kind of like, or not horizontal, but angled hack press that's like really, kind of locks you into place. This one feels a little bit different, but I actually like this one a lot. Today I'm actually feeling a little bit under the weather. I woke up with a sore throat, kind of a dry cough. So I waited until like 9 p.m. to go a little bit. Some days are like that. We're here. I made it here, and we're just gonna work through. And I figure like, if there's ever an easier time, it's now because this is week 1, and this program increases volume at the time. Anyway, let's get into the first set. Okay guys, I got 10 repetitions there, which is on the upper range of what I'm aiming for, so I'm actually going to go up 10 pounds, 5 pounds on each side. So then we do 45 and 25 and 5 aside from this first time you went back press on this program. I'm okay with starting off kind of on the lighter side for this particular day of MyoMax, just because this is a newer exercise to me. I used to do this exercise a few years ago, but I haven't really touched it for a very, very long time. So whenever you're reincorporating a new lift into your program, I think it's a good idea to kind of work your way into it. And I'm already finding out that even though I did a couple of months, that first working set was a little bit lighter than what I can handle, and therefore increasing. And I have a feeling that it'll be increasing again, which shows that it's better to gradually go into it instead of rushing into it, because if you rush into it, it's just not going to be very good later on the road. You're not going to be as accustomed to the exercise, you're not as confident, you may injure yourself or something. Not bad setting. Pretty good. Like, we definitely got within 3 reps of auto failure, which is going to be cool on every exercise like this. I do feel like I can go just as I predicted. So we're only going with the boxes, like once we make the goal in the front counting the the weight of the actual machine. So we got to 169. I think that was pretty good. We're just reintroducing my training program here. Something I'm really conscious of is I'm trying to get in there below parallel with my knees, kneeling. And especially when I'm trying to get stronger to do my left. I'm trying to keep my front consistent. Whether it's bad or good, it's better consistent. Next up, I'm moving on to the main posterior chain exercise of today's given day, which is the Barbell Romanian deadlift. So this one is just a great overall posterior chain builder, in particular the hamstrings and the glutes. That's what we're mainly targeting, but of course it's going to get some of your erectors and just your back muscles and your ribs and stuff as well. Just an overall great compound exercise. But I think that it really shines for hamstring and glutes. So we're going to do this. We're doing it over here, which is kind of like a different position than I normally do it at. I normally do it at the squat rack, but afterwards we're going to be doing some direct glute work. It's something that my last program lacked. It didn't have any actual direct glute work. It only had I guess that the RDL is kind of a direct glute builder, but I kind of consider it more of a hamstring builder. That's why. But we're going to be doing something for us afterwards. So anyways, I'm sticking to a similar weight than like what I did in hypertrophy 1.0. I got up to like 245 for like 10 hypertrophy 1.0. I'm starting off at 225 since I just took a deload week to work our way back into it. And after all, this program is 9 weeks instead of 4, so it's a little bit more. So we'll be doing this at 245. And with this one, I'm really just going to try to hit depth. I feel like that's when my major struggle with this exercise is just going down to like as far as I can to elicit the greatest stretch in the hamstring. So I'm going to try and do that. And then beyond that, some cues that I'm going to be reminding myself is to keep the ball kind of dragging down the quads and down your knee and a little bit past before you actually thrust and lift the weight. Okay, we got 8 solid repetitions. While I'm resting up, I'd like to briefly talk about sickness and everything else. And I'm from the camp where I think that if it's like a minor sickness, then you need to be able to power through it. But you don't expect your weight to all be the same. You don't expect to be able to go quite as hard. You may feel a little worse, and it may make the sickness worse to care for. But for me, it's really hard to just stay at home sick when I'm supposed to be like going to the gym. I don't like taking days off. It's the program did for a reason. You know what I mean? However, I think that if you are like pretty sick that working out is going to be the last thing you should do. Your body needs all this energy to fight the sickness. And I've been in the past like pretty sick and so determined to go to the gym that I would just pack up for long. You guys, that's not cool. It's not cool for yourself, for your body. It's especially not cool for those around you. You know, like, nobody wants to be. People stay home from work when they're sick. You know, nobody's gonna want you in the gym at the machine next to you packing up a lump. You're like, just gonna do that. I mean, it's just too. It's inconsiderate. But thankfully, I'm not at that moment. I'm only just starting to show symptoms. I feel like a little bit of sickness down my throat and stuff, but it's not anywhere near where it's gonna mess me up. It may be like impacting my energy levels a little bit. Like, these sets are definitely exhausting me more than they probably would normally. However, I don't feel like I'm in so much of a bad boat where I can't come in here and perform my best. Where right now I'm feeling like I was gonna eat my before up. You're feeling kind of yeah, self over yeah. These your last 2 reps. Yeah. She finally to be a bit of a struggle. Lord, it's probably not me. Maybe we should change it a little bit. It's not for me to say. It's not. As I mentioned earlier, next up we're going into the barbell hip thrusts. This is kind of usually I don't like to do an exercise for certain muscle groups. I then go immediately into another one which hits the same muscle groups in a similar way. I usually like to throw in an exercise in between to give the muscle group rest. However, with just how my gym works with the setup and everything, I'm going from the barbell RDL to the barbell thrust just because we're already at a barbell and I'm already at the thrust in my gym. So, you know, I think that's also like another valid point is if you have 2 exercises that you want done on the same day and they're like in the same spot using the same equipment maybe, then why would you start on it and then do a bunch of other stuff and go back, because then you're in danger of running into somebody else taking that machine or exercise or area or whatever. So therefore I'm doing barbell RDL straight into barbell thrust. And with this one, I stripped off the weight, took up about 40 pounds because I haven't done a tremendously long period of time, and also we're doing an intensity called the rest pause. A rest pause intensity technique is where you do a full set and then rest a little bit and then crank out some more weights or some more reps with the same weight. So it's similar to a drop set where you're doing a full set, and then you're doing like another mini set, However, with a drop set, you get dropping the weight and cranking it out. And the rest pause, you do the same thing, same weight to crank it out. And I was considering doing a drop set on this, but the amount of time that it would take to unload the weight without assistance would mean that you're almost like ready for your next set. So there's not much point to that. So it's probably the only logical one to do. And I wanted to include an intensity technique on this exercise for two reasons. One, that we haven't done an intensity technique yet, and I'm really excited to do so. And two, that I think that the rest pause is the only one that really works for the barbell hip thrust. You know, I guess that would be points because also I haven't done hip thrust or direct glute work besides like the other in a very long time. Who doesn't want bigger glutes? You know what I mean? Everybody wants bigger glutes. So I figured let's really take it to the next the first one sets, and now I'm going to be right about to the second. Honestly, the thing doesn't feel extremely challenging. But with hip thrusts of this caliber, really focus on controlling. Oh, look at thankfully, for this day, it's all 2 sets of hip thrusts. Because honestly, my glutes are already pretty fried. By night 9, it's going to be pretty difficult to recover from this time. I'll say if you guys don't make it by week 9, I would blame you. But I'm going to try my hardest. And I know that if I make it to the last week of this program, I'm definitely going to be making some gains because it really gets crazy with the volume. 14 sets is already pretty good though. That's a lot more than like a lot of people do. With these, I'm really trying to keep my legs at like a 90-degree angle. I think that gives your glutes the best leverage to work. I think that if you're further out, you're probably going to be involving a little bit more hamstring and quad, but when you're further in, it gives your glutes the best leverage to do the majority of the legs, to lift the majority of the weight. Next up, I'm moving on to machine leg press. I really like the conventional leg press with the actual pad moves. You actually move the leg, but you're still like pressing really. So I consider it like that. I really like this one. I'm doing 210 pounds. I'm not trying to kill myself here. I'm just trying to accumulate some volume without making me too difficult to recover from because, you know, is hypertrophy as much muscle mass as possible. The intensity technique on this is long partials, which is essentially just doing partials at the end of the lift, but in the stretched position of the movement. So for the quads, you're most stretched. Is up here, and then it's contracted like this. So when you're in the bottom parts, that's where we're gonna be like the most tension. So you do as many as you can with the forward motion. And then you're gonna swap to a few on range. And I wouldn't do this on like a barbell back squat because most surgeons need a smaller to help you stick the bars in place. But for an exercise like this, where you do Dale, you just lift it with the songs and stop this point. Yeah. See, I've never done for a lift like this. Holy wow. I got 15 4-inch push-up reps. That I think was it 3 partials, which is really fun, but 15 is on the upper range of what it is. So just the lift. It'll be a part of it by the time unbelievably glad to be free sense on like easier days. It's like the hardest to rework your day. So it's kind of like coming here and have some fun. Higher reps, because the leg days are so tremendously difficult. I'm really going balls to the wall because I'm trying to grow my legs a lot. That being said, I mean, at least leg days are going to be a little bit. It's not. This program is not just tailored to me; it's tailored to everybody. I'm thankful for that. Tomorrow, might ask to get it's leg day. It's pretty challenging, and I'm pretty hurt, and I still got like 6 to 8 sets remaining after this. Granted, they're single joint exercises. It's like extension, front hamstring curls, calf exercises. However, that doesn't challenging. The only reason why they're going to be challenging is because we're going to hold this coming out. So, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 4th comment. Sure, it's going a little bit easier than the others, but it's going little to no rest. I'm using a good right to the front hamstring curls. Because my hamstrings are already pretty well done. I'm done. 2 heavy hitter of 1 pound hamstring exercises. So they're good to go. This one's a drop set, so I'm doing 95. And we're going to drop it to about 10 or so. Dropping down to 50. I think that drops it is great for a single exercise later on in any given day, because by the end of a workout, it's pretty darn good. And I think that you're more likely to skill repetitions and not get like not a good set and drop set. It's forcing you to go above and beyond to do the children. Got to on the arm, unfortunately. Someone did really watching the people. And next up, I'm performing the unilateral extensions. So if you guys don't have this machine, it's just a quad extension, but there's not one single pad. Get one for each leg. Unilaterally, so you side at a time. If you guys don't have access to that, you can just do one leg on the first quad extension. But with this one, I'm actually going to be starting on for the other machine. We'll be doing bilaterally, so both legs at the same time. To failure, then we'll swap around. So it's kind of offsetting some reloading and keeping it. I like to have my back is far. Like, increasing the strength. So on please. We'll go next time. Like I said, program a lot of volume to get fully established. Some of them doing is I'm not letting it fully rack at the bottom point of the unilateral, so that the entire time I'm maintaining tension. I may let it touch like a couple times. That's what I'm actively trying to do, is to not let it touch. But anyways, this is the last recording for week 1, day 2. I just have standing calf raises and seated machine calf raises left. I'm just gonna do it off camera because calf is the most entertaining to film because it's really hard to actually get my full body in the shots in this particular video. And they're not the most exciting to watch anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you're following along. Have a good one.